In general, do you think now small and mid-cap stocks are becoming Humpty Dumpty?
What is the meaning of Humpty Dumpty?
Valuations. The valuations have become so
crazy. I don't think so. Maybe in some pockets, because when we are talking about small and mid cap, that means we are talking about 5,000 stocks. So you cannot rule all the 5,000 stocks with one stick. You cannot categorize in just one word that they are Humpty Dumpty or they are crazy valuation. It depends. In some of the pockets, and in the many of the pockets, there must be crazy valuations are there in those stocks. But then again, it depends that which side of fence we are standing or waiting. So far, my stocks are concerned, I don't think that they are, they have some crazy valuation or something like that. Of course, they are overvalued, but that will be adjusted with the expectation, with the numbers which are going to come maybe after 6 months or 1 year. So all these things, your stock market is not like a pakka scale, that 50 gram this side, 50 gram this side. Sometimes it is like up, sometimes it is down. Sometimes valuations are crazy, sometimes they are undervalued. So there is no one matrix. So it keeps on happening. So that is a part and parcel of the game.
The fact that historically you avoided companies which have a huge debt in them. You avoided companies which are dependent on government business. You avoided companies which have a cyclical business. But this time you're thinking differently. Your investments right now, if I look at the public domain, they are in infra. They are in companies which in a sense are a play on cycle rather than secular growth. So are you changing your style?
No, I don't think that I am changing my style. So far infra is concerned, as you mentioned, so like I've invested in a company, two infra companies. One is debt-free company.
Okay.
And the
Which
first
is the
one,
debt-free company?
like Om Infra, okay. I recently invested, and it's not a recommendation, just we are discussing
the
idea.
The
so it's a debt-free company. Very minor debt, maybe short-term debts are
That's
there.
working capital.
Working capital debt. And another which I invested a little a while back, that was Patel Engg. It was having some debt in its books. But now they are reducing their debt. At one point of time, they had a debt of around some 5,000 crore or something. Now it is somewhere around 1,700 crore, 1,800 crore. So that will always be there in infrastructure companies, because their time period, like to execute an order, it takes a long time. So for that they need to give some bank guarantee. They need to put investment before the money is realized. So that debt will always be there in these companies. But one has to see that whether the company is comfortable with that kind of debt, that can service the debt or not. That is important. So in my view, it's a sunrise industry and they can serve their debt. So I'm comfortable.